Kia ora. In today's news, a team of detectives has been at Sunset Beach in Port Waikato trying to determine how Auckland prostitute Jane Furlong died. It's been confirmed that the skeleton found at Port Waikato last month is that of the 17-year-old who went missing in 1993. Detective Inspector Mark Benefield has contacted Ms Furlong's mother and son, who was just a baby when she went missing. He says it's obviously a very sad day for them. The Māori Party has hit back at criticism of it by Labour and Mana for its support of government amendments to the asset sales legislation. The party's 3 MPs who opposed the legislation voted against opposition attempts to change the bill during debate in Parliament. Co-leader Tariana Turia says that's because most of the amendments were frivolous. The government is playing down the findings of a US State Department report that claims New Zealand has underage sex and labour trafficking. It suggests underage Asian women are being brought in to work on the streets and suggests a small number of Māori and Pacific Island girls and boys are trafficked domestically for prostitution. Immigration Minister Nathan Guy says the report must be looked at in its entirety, but he urges anyone with any evidence to go to the police.
People that have been trafficked here in New Zealand, they should go to the New Zealand police. I find this terrible, and they shouldn't be in fear of coming forward to the New Zealand police.
The Prime Minister could be called to give evidence before the Auditor General's inquiry into the Sky City Convention Centre for Pokies deal. John Key says he's relaxed about that as he has nothing to hide about his involvement as Tourism Minister in the deal. Mr Key says he's more than happy to release any paperwork or have any discussions with the inquiry that's required. Ecuador has reportedly offered Julian Assange residency after he sought asylum in the country's embassy in London. The WikiLeaks founder is trying to avoid extradition to Sweden, where he's wanted to answer sexual assault allegations. He's been under house arrest in the UK since 2010, after Sweden issued an international arrest warrant. Staying overseas, US President Barack Obama has voiced confidence in Europe's ability to tackle its debt crisis. At the close of the Group of 20 economic summit, he says Europe's leaders have shown a heightened sense of urgency during 2 days of talks.
A lot of attention has been centered on Europe. Now is the time, as we've discussed, to make sure that all of us join to do what's necessary to stabilize the world financial system.
Back home, petrol is now under $2 a litre at BP for the first time in nearly a year. It's dropped the price of 91 octane by 3 cents a litre and diesel by 2 cents. BP says the continued fall in international product prices has allowed it to reduce its prices again. Finally, an ice rink in Auckland's Aotea Square is opening tonight, 3 days ahead of schedule. Skaters can strut their stuff on the ice starting at 8. The rink's been especially imported and will be run by Paradise Ice Skating, which has ice rinks in Botany and Avondale. I've got my skates on, so Cameron will be with you tomorrow night from all of us on the news team. Bye for now. Ka kite anō.